Now the gunner. First of all, he's got to be certain the hatches are closed.
Hatches.
All clear.
And there's enough oil in the power traverse system. The oil level in the gauge should be even with the two top screws. Now he unlocks the turret. Make sure it's unlocked by traversing it manually right and left. And pushes up the clutch lever to shift from manual traverse. Sometimes he has to jiggle the manual hand wheel in order to shift. He spins the manual traverse wheel to be certain it's disengaged. Puts the power traverse in neutral. The grip must be straight up and down. And turns on the turret motor. He checks it by traversing back and forth. Another thing. Did you see him look up when he turned on the power traverse switch? That's because the power traverse motor also operates the gyro stabilizer pumps, and the gunner has to watch the gyro oil level gauge. That is what he saw. If the oil column had dropped like this when he turned the switch, he would have known that there was air in the system. When the column stays where it belongs, halfway between the two top sets of screws, and doesn't drop, the gunner knows his gyro oil system's okay. He releases the 75 from its traveling lock before he turns on the gyro. He makes sure his gyro control unit is vertical. Sets the stiffness control knob at 0. And checks the control unit plug. Then he switches on his stabilizer and frees the gun from manual elevation. And now he adjusts his stabilizer to his gun. He turns the stiffness knob up past the point where the gun hunts or jerks up and down, and then turns it down to the point where the hunting stops. He sets the recoil knob on 5. He'll adjust it more accurately while he's firing. Having shifted to power traverse and gyro control, he makes sure his gun elevates and depresses properly. Then, unless he expects to fire from a moving position, he turns off his gyro. Next, the gunner checks the firing mechanisms of the 75 and coaxial. He switches the 75 off manual safety and steps on the foot pedal that fires the big gun mechanically. The click of the firing pin tells him the mechanical control is working. He turns on the juice, and after the loader has recocked the piece, he tests the electric controls of both the 75 and coaxial by stepping on the foot buttons. He turns the switch off until he's ready to fire. Finally, he pushes his sight up to travel position and makes sure it's clean and tight.